I'd love to know from someone who is, you've been vocal, and I think in a really good way, in a very positive way, about the things that you expect from your offense from week to week. When this offense clicks, what do you like about it?
Well, I think first of all, it has an identity in terms of the run game, and I think physical football is the starting point of everything. And especially offensively, when you're able to run the football effectively, you're able to open up a lot of things in the pass game as well too. So I think that's a good starting point for us. It's something that we've done well the past couple of years, and it's been a slow start to begin the season. But I thought yesterday was a good step in that direction.
That team that you guys played, they get receivers open because of their run game, don't they? Like, it all seems to work together. What Sean McVay has done for years now, the run game helps the passing game happen for all those McVay offenses, it seems. Don't you think, Cole?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at all those offenses, whether it's the Shanahan, McVay, I know all those guys kind of, were at one point together in Washington, LaFleur, all those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really just all starts with that run game. I think that's why you've seen this type of offense really take over most of the league, and it's really effective when it's done properly. And when you can get those big guys running up front in that outside zone scheme and be able to do some of the duo and gap schemes as well, it can really affect that back end as well when you go for the play fake and play action stuff. So I hopefully we'll get to see more of those benefits as the year goes on. I think as we continue to get more comfortable with this thing with the guys that we got, and we continue to build this thing, I think it'll only get better and better. But that starting point is the run game. If you can get that thing going, then all that other stuff in the back end will be sure to open up.
We were watching Stafford, as we all have for years, including you as a kid growing up, seeing him with the Lions. And he's so smart at the line of scrimmage and so in control of the offense. It feels like that's what you guys are asking Caleb to do. And it's rare that a rookie gets asked to do that, isn't it? And he seems to be getting better at it every week. Do you agree that it's rare that a rookie gets asked to do the stuff that he's being asked to do?
Yeah, well, it's rare. That being said, this is the NFL, and these quarterbacks are asked to do a lot nowadays, and that's getting into the right run checks, being really good with communication at the line of scrimmage, and then obviously making all those plays that you have to in the pass game. Looking at Caleb's game the other day, I thought it was his best game yet as a pro, and I know everyone likes to get caught up in the stats and the amount of fantasy points that somebody scores in a game, but those aren't things that we're really concerned with. And you look at the tape and the way that he played the game, I thought that he did a good job in terms of taking what the defense was giving him and, hitting the checkdowns when he had to, and then getting into our run checks as well. So I thought it was an overall really good game by Caleb, no turnovers. And ultimately that's what's going to lead to victories for us is limiting those turnovers.
Bears tight end Cole Kmet joining us here on Spiegel and Holmes. Check out his 85 podcast. It's really good. Cole, how satisfying is it when your downhill run game is working?
Yeah, I mean, that's big too, because it gets those backers to step up. And, like I said, you're able to get those play passes off of it. And you saw that ball that Caleb threw to me over the middle of the field there. That's a product of getting downhill in the run game. And when you're able to get those backers to step up even slightly, you can hit them over the head with it. So it opens up a lot of stuff, and it brings the physicality of the offense that I think is much needed and really kind of helps establish the identities. So that downhill run game is big time. It was cool to see the goal line run there with putting Doug Kramer in at fullback and letting him go to work and there at the end of the game as well, and letting Roschon get behind his pads and do what he does best. So it's all good stuff there, and I think that's really the starting point of the run game, and it was good to see that pick up the other day.
Cole, I wanted to stand up and salute and then cry when I saw Doug Kramer as the upback. That play, but it's so freaking beautiful. And people were calling it a gimmick. That's not a gimmick. That's football. Hey, here's a big person. He's going to hit the hell out of you, and we're going to run behind him. It's who's better as the upback, you or Doug Kramer in the I formation, sir?
Well, Doug looked pretty good there. I mean, he got out of the gate there on the two plays he was in, so that was good to see. But like you said, I don't think that's gimmicky at all. Everyone knows what's about to happen when you roll out that formation, and you know what side we're going to. It's pretty evident by the formation there, and it's just 2 once and more. So that was just good old-fashioned football, and you always love to see that and just get straight to the point and just punch it right in the end zone.
Cole, I think that last week, considering how vocal you guys were in the locker room about the conversations that I thought the honesty that came out of Haugh was really great. As someone that was in the middle of it, how do you take being able to hold each other accountable as a positive, especially after you guys come off a win?
Yeah, well, I think it comes from an understanding that we all want to win, and that's the starting point there. And I always say we all got egos, and you got to be able to check that at the front door when you walk in the building, and you got to do what's asked of you. And this partnership that we have with the coaches is, I think, really special and unique. And we got a coaching staff that's willing to listen to its players, and also a coaching staff that's willing to get on its players as well. And I thought that it was a really good step forward the past week that we had. It was a healthy week for us. There's always a delicate balance of pressing and being loose. And, you kind of want to find that happy medium. And, you could feel that in the building this past week on Wednesday and Thursday. There was a little bit of press and, a little bit of angst in terms of, the walkthroughs and the practice, and a little bit more focus there. And, I think that's all healthy, obviously, until you don't want to get too overboard, but it is a healthy thing. And I think the challenge for us this upcoming week is going to be able to maintain that after a win. And you kind of have to manufacture that feeling a little bit going into Wednesday and Thursday, but it's necessary and something that we got to continue to do.
Good for you guys for communicating directly. Not everybody can do it, so it matters. Last thing, do you have a nickname for you and Sanborn and Edwards and Kramer and Amagaje, right? The five of you are all like the Chicagoland Bears. Are you the Grabowskis? Are you the outfit? I mean, like, you guys need a nickname, we think.
I like the outfit. That sounds pretty cool. Maybe we'll go with that one. Speaks, you just came up with the nickname yourself, so I think you just can coin that yourself there. But yeah, no nickname as of right, no official one as of right now, but maybe we'll just stick with the outfit. That sounds good to me.
For people who want to check out the 85 podcast, what are they getting in it?
Yeah, so guys that want to check it out, we do it every Tuesday in season at 7:00. We're doing the release. Just cool insight that I got with my teammates. You get cool perspectives. I've had a lot of good guys on so far between Mercedes, DJ, Rome, Cairo Santos was on recently, which was a really cool episode. We kind of talked about the kicking game and the fundamentals behind that. So just a more in-depth look at kind of the things that we go through every day, what we go through in our certain positions. So yeah, there'll be guests throughout the season on the team that you guys can check out. Just a way to connect with the teammates a little bit more and get more connected with the team for the fan base. So it's been a lot of fun so far. So yeah, please go check it out on wherever you guys get your podcast, YouTube channel as well. But 7:00 every Tuesday.
Cole, thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Continued success and health the rest of the season.
I appreciate you guys. Take care.
All right, man. Looking for that poster, that outfit poster with all those guys with the hats going. I mean,
Speaks, he endorsed it. You can run with this if you want. I like shy guys. That's not bad. You could do that too. Yeah, baseball's drunk. It's totally fine.
Insane.
It's totally fine. When we come back, we're going to